Arbor Place Mall and the City of Douglasville are proud to present City Connector. On today's show, we'll talk to Brian Little, TV and broadcast instructor from the CCI, about their new movie. From Greystone Power, we'll talk to Don Lovingood and Vicki Harshbarger. And John Citizen will be here about the Summer Safety Concert. Our musical guest today is Jason Coley. And as always, your chance to be on TV with our interactive community calendar. Now, please welcome the star of our show, Diana Kelly.
We're going to kick things off with two extremely creative people, and I'm really fascinated with what you do. Brian Little is joining us, and he has Ashley Stevens also joining us. And Ashley is one of your proteges with your program with CCI.
Yes.
Explain what CCI does.
Well, the College and Career Institute, what it is it's a collaboration between the technical college and the Douglas County School System. So the kids, what they do is they take classes at West Georgia Technical College. For us, it's high school only. She's still a high school student. And they come and learn video production, and that's one of the things we do. And so that's how it works. They get bussed over twice a day to the college, and they take 2.5-hour classes. So they're very intensive, like college level classes, and we make cool things.
Okay, some of the cool things include a regular program that you do.
Right, absolutely.
And what's the name of that program?
Well, I'm going to let Ashley tell you about that. It's called The Pulse.
Yeah, it's our TV show. It's a monthly segment, and it has music and fashion, and it's for all the high schools in the county. So
oh, wow.
It's
So
really cool.
Not just Douglas, all of them. Okay.
Chapel Hill and Alexander, all of them.
So do you coordinate it, or are you just the person that kind of is the voice of it?
No, I was the anchor for the TV show, and I wrote my part, and that was pretty much all I did. I didn't have, I did sports, and I went and filmed a couple football games, but my main job was the anchor.
Well, and what we do is this is all completely student produced.
Right.
I touch it as little as possible because I want it to be their show. So we have student producers for TV, the show producer, segment producers, and then teams within that. They go and they set up, film, write scripts, do the whole 9 yards, and then it comes back to me. We're actually in the middle of converting to a live show right now, and so which is interesting. So it's unscripted. The students have to be able to host, and so it's another level of professionalism, but we're having a good time with it.
So you'll be saying it now off to the new Manchester High School over here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to have to remember to get that word right.
I know. It gets a little technical. It's like, is it the new Manchester High
Manchester.
School? Yeah.
Absolutely.
The new Manchester, yeah. Now you also have a movie that you're working on. And how does that work? How are you putting that together?
Well, we do a movie every year as part of our project. I love film, and if I could go out and make a living making movies, I'd probably do it and bring all the kids with me. But teaching pays the bills. But since I love film so much, I thought it would be fun and a great way to learn video production techniques to go out and shoot an original movie. So it's written by the students. Ashley actually wrote the movie and co-directed that. So that's the project.
And what's the name of the project?
One Night Only.
One Night Only. Okay. And the genre of film. Do you study genre while you're in the process?
It has a little bit of everything in it. So it has mystery and romance and comedy. But it's really based on mystery. So.
Okay. So it's a whodunit.
Whodunit.
Excellent. Excellent. So a little Nancy Drew mystery thing.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, is everything done just with people, or do you use animation? Is there any still photography involved?
We do. We try to do a little bit of everything because I don't want the kids to be limited, because when they come to me, they have a host of ideas that they want to do, and they're ranging. So we do everything from 2D animation, 3D animation. We actually do full virtual effects. We do everything from movie still photography. We have that option. We actually did that this spring. We actually just put in a recording studio in a mini one inside of our studio space that we video in.
Oh,
and we just had a CCI rap competition. the kids thought they were amazing at rapping, so I gave them a competition who could come up with the best CCI song, and they blew it out of the water, did an amazing job. And so they love anything that they can create and make. And so for me as a teacher, I try to give them every tool possible for them to be successful in doing that.
What would you like to see your students accomplish once they're finished with the program?
Oh my goodness. I want them to have a job that they just love, that they get up and go to work. You know, we hear so many times people they go to work and they hate their job, and what a way to live, having to get up every day and hate it. I want them to know that they can dream and achieve that dream through hard work. You know, you don't have to be limited to what people say. You can only do this, you can only do that. You know, I want them to know that they can go out and really do anything they want. So if they choose to go to college or art school, that's great. If they choose to go out and buy themselves some equipment, start producing video, you know, my job, and I take it very personal, making sure that they're fully equipped to accomplish the task at hand. That's why I don't produce their shows for them. I don't write their scripts. I don't do anything like that. I want them to be completely self-sufficient, because Mr. Little's not going to be there later on.
Hold their hand.
Yeah.
when they've got Steven Spielberg or somebody like that saying, okay, now how should we work this scene?
Yeah, I'm not a cell phone call away.
Right, exactly. Ashley, are you going to be continuing this in the upcoming year as well? I know you're a junior.
Yes, I will. Hopefully Mr. Little will take me back.
Yeah, I think I'll take her.
Okay. And are you thinking about going into this for a career?
Yes, ma'am. I really do. I want to be, what I say, the next Oprah. So I take this very seriously.
Okay. Well, Oprah's pretty multidimensional, you know, as far as everything from books to her TV shows to films and all that too. So what would you say has been the biggest challenge with these classes and with these students? I mean, is it the jumping off point, or is it in the middle of production where it's like, how are we going to pull all this together?
I think it's trying to, I don't like to tell them no. I have the hardest time doing that. When they want to do something, I'm like, okay, let's do it. So we usually have 50 projects going on at once. I mean, you know, so that's the hardest thing, is trying to get it and stuff it all in. You know, of course, budgets and education are difficult. That's why the Chamber of Commerce has been amazing to, you know, for them just offering their services, offering what, you know, anything that they can give us. Of course, City TV has been amazing. They're a resource at any moment, a phone call away, and have to come and talk to our kids. And just people like that have made it easy for us, you know, giving our kids experience. They took them out to football games and let them run cameras. That takes a lot of dedication and a lot of, you know, faith in them to turn them loose with a camera to go film. But that type of stuff has been awesome. So that kind of takes the workload off of me a little bit, gives them opportunities, and helps us to be successful.
What would you say you'd like to include in next year's curriculum? Is there?
I mean,
well, I mean, how long have you been doing this program?
We're finishing our second year.
Okay.
So I just like to keep pushing, taking it to the limits. I know we're going to add more audio production opportunities, because that was such a huge success. The kids just exploded with it. We definitely want to shoot another movie. That's a big one that I love it. It's so much fun. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. How many hours did you spend on this one?
Well, this last movie we've got, I'll tell you, it's got about 19 scenes. It's shot over 10 different locations. So we've got anywhere from 80 to 100 hours in it. We're looking at about 30 plus more. So it's we shoot it as professionally as possible with dollies and fog and lighting and, you know, everything that we can make it. You know, we do. Have
you contacted any of the TV or film companies that are in the Georgia area that are shooting things for the networks?
Not quite yet, but maybe I'll do that right after this.
Yeah, I got that to look forward to. Well, I wish you a lot of success in your future, Ashley, and I know we're going to see great things from you. And Brian, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you and the CCI staff for all you do, and the folks that you provide helping us here at City TV.
Absolutely.
Coming up next, we have our interactive community calendar, and Janice Thompson and Kelly Hunter have that coming up.
All right, and welcome to the City Connector portion, or the interactive community calendar of City Connector here. Janice, good to see you here this month.
Absolutely. Looking forward to today's show.
All right. We've got a lot of events happening always in our community. We want to make it available to our public there watching, our viewers. So who do we have up first to give us some news of events?
Our very first person is Eddie Morris. And Eddie, would you come over and join us?
Hey, Eddie. How are you? We're going to let you stand right here between us.
And I think his shirt kind of tells us the story about what he's going to be talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Tell us, Eddie. Tell us about the shirt, and then who are you with, and what are you representing today?
I'm with Douglasville Boxing Club, and basically I'm representing May 21st. We'll be having a grand opening event. My program is targeted toward the youth. Mainly, I do service all people from all walks of life, but basically I just want to grab hold to the young people and let them know that there is a positive alternative to drugs, gang activity, and bullying also.
Right. So you're a boxing club.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this like you're in a ring, boxing gloves on? Tell us how it kind of works.
Okay, well we have a full-size boxing ring, 8 heavy bag, speed bag. I teach self-defense. I teach boxing also, physical training, and just good habits. Good lifestyle habits, achievement through determination, dedication. You can achieve anything in life, and I just want to know that young people know that we're here for them. We're located at 8757 South Flat Rock Road, Douglasville, Georgia. My phone number is 404-697-9195.
All righty. Do you have a website or anything like that too?
No, ma'am, not at this particular time.
All right. It's up and coming.
Yes, ma'am. I've been boxing for about 12 years. It's done a lot for me. It helped keep me disciplined, keeps you grounded, keeps you level, and it keeps you humble. And it's a great sport. It teaches good habits, how to stay in shape, how to stay fit. Childhood obesity is a major problem right now. Young adults and just want to stay healthy.
And so again, what's the age group?
I started at age 6, and I go from age 6 to 76. So anyone can come. It's free. I have females, I have young adults, I have elderly people. I have a wide range.
All righty. And tell us once again, you have a grand opening event, that date and time.
May 21st. It starts at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
All right.
Yes,
so if you're into boxing,
please come out. Join us. Be looking forward to seeing you.
All righty.
Thank you for being with us
yes,
today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie.
All right.
Round number 2.
Yeah,
Here we go.
absolutely. Our next guest is Melinda Yours. So Melinda, if you would come over.
Melinda. Put you right here between us as well. How are you today?
Fine, how are you?
All right, very good.
Just wanted to let everyone know that we are having an open house at Georgia Highlands College May 17th from 5:30 to 7 p.m.
All right, and at the open house, tell me kind of what you're looking to accomplish, new students, orientation?
Anyone that is thinking about enrolling in college this year, definitely come out. We will have admissions, financial aid, student life, may even have some faculty. Any information you want, you'll be able to get it that day.
And remind us again the location of your campus.
It is off of Highway 5 on Stewart Parkway. We are just across the street from the post office.
That's a big landmark.
It's a big new campus area there. Y'all done a lot of renovations. Y'all been there over a year now, haven't you?
Yes, we've been there a year. Our enrollment is increasing, so we're very excited about that. So we want to keep those numbers going up.
Sure.
So this is just another awareness for the community that you're there,
Yes.
and enrollment is open, and would like them to come by and learn more about how they can continue their education.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Right. And I have my daughter enrolled there in a dual enrollment program, so
Glad to hear
you guys
that.
are really offering some great things for our community.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you for being with us today.
you.
All right. So an open house event happening, Georgia Highlands.
And
All right.
our next guest is John Stone. And John, please come
Hey, Mr.
in.
John, we're going to put you right here between us again.
Again.
Oh, I love that shirt.
Very good.
That's a nice color.
Bright and shiny.
As a matter of
There
fact,
you
we
go.
dressed in our Easter colors
That's right.
today.
Dressed up all well. All right. Very good. You want to hold it?
I'm going to hold it if that's all right.
That'd be good.
Tell us who you're representing and what you've got going on again this month.
Okay. I'm representing the Douglas County Kiwanis Club. We're sponsoring and kicking off our 17th annual Sweetwater Creek State Park Triathlon and 5K run. It'll be June the 5th. Registration starts at 7:30 in the morning. The races begin at 8 and 8:30. We have pre-registration, same-day registration. The funds raised from this event will go to support youth in Douglas County. The money is spent locally, raised locally, and spent locally. We have the Boys and Girls Club, Boy Scouts, the Pantry, A Gift of Love. We also offer scholarships for key clubbers who we sponsor in the high schools. So come on out and have a lot of fun. It's a good race. It's a timed event. We give category 3 deep, male and female. We have an overall male and female winner. And T-shirts are provided, the game day registration at the event at Shelter 3 in Sweetwater State Park.
You know, I'm going to put my sister on the spot here since she's not here to defend herself. She was sharing with us that she plans on participating, and I said, well, by all means, I'll be there to see that.
All right, that'll be good. Visitors are welcome to come and watch and cheer on the individuals. So if you're interested, you can go to coolrunning.com. That's coolrunning.com. and pull up the event, and you can get the information. If you have difficulty, you can always call me at 770-942-3457. Come on out and have a good time.
All right, very good. Thank you for being with us again.
Very good, appreciate it.
And much success on the event this year.
Thank
All
you.
right. Janice, we always have lots of events happening in Douglasville, Douglas County, don't we?
Yes, we do. And we would like for you to come and share with us about the event that you're involved in.
Right.
We're here the fourth Tuesday of each month, which is usually the last Tuesday, but the upcoming event in May, there's 5 Tuesdays, so just remind you the fourth Tuesday of each month.
There you go. So that's actually going to be May 24th this next month coming up. We'll talk about that again at the end of the segment here. But we're glad you're with us here today on City Connector. You're invited to come be part of our live audience at each filming as well. We have chairs set up. We're right here in the Arbor Place Mall area, and we're excited.
Absolutely.
We're going to send it back to Diana Kelly, who has another guest lined up here on City Connector.
I have 2 lovely ladies joining me. I have Vicki Harshbarger, and I've got Don Lovingood, and they are with Greystone Power, and you have a 75th anniversary coming up, we hear.
Yes, we do. We're really excited about it because it was just August 24th of 1936 that we had 5 men who went to the courthouse and actually formed, back then, the Farmers Electrical Association, which the year later became the Douglas County EMC. And in 1988, we changed our name to Greystone Power. So we've been in business for 75 years, and not many companies or corporations like we are can say that.
A lot of folks have been with you for a lengthy period of time, too. A lot of individuals working with your company. I'm sure that has a lot to do with your longevity.
Yes, that's true.
Now, you have made a few changes. One of your changes has been with your billing process, we hear.
Yes. Oh, yes.
How does that work, Don?
We are very excited. This has been a project 2 years in the making, and we just rolled it out as of April 1st, 4th. And first of all, we want to thank our members for being so patient with us as we have converted to our new CCB system, customer care and billing system. And of course, you know, along the way, we've had a few growing pains,
Well,
of
that
course,
happens.
and that is going to happen. But we are 3 weeks into it now, and again, we just thank our members for being patient with us.
Well, how can people detect the change of what you're doing compared to what you did do? What exactly?
Oh wow, we've a number of changes. We have a brand new bill. We've completely redesigned our bill. We put a lot more information, so easier to read format. This
I like
month,
easier to read.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And for the past 2 months, we've put this bill insert. It's a 6-page bill insert that kind of shows you everything about how to read your new bill, where to locate everything, and so forth. And we've got a more innovative, robust system. Our website's a lot easier to use, more user-friendly. So there's just a lot of different changes.
Do you find a lot of folks are going to the website to find information about how they're using their energy sources?
Definitely. And we certainly encourage them to do that in order to get their new account number that appeared on their first bill in April.
Right.
And, you know, of course, go to the website to learn about the new fees and so forth that we have. And a couple of different things that I would like to share with the members, of course, is we have our auto draft and credit card draft, which of course is free if they sign up. The fees changed a little bit. For a one-time fee, went from $5, what we used to charge, down to $3.50. And so it's just a few things like that.
What's your website?
www.greystonepower.com.
Okay, that sounds pretty straightforward.
Yes, we're very proud of it. It's really a beautiful site, and like Dawn was saying, there are a lot of easy ways that you can now navigate through the system better than we used to be able to. So
I imagine it makes it easier for folks to understand and answer their own questions by going to the website.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now you have community outreach programs too. We
yes, we
understand.
do. Our CEO really believes in helping the community that we serve, and also that's a cooperative principle. Since we are a cooperative, it's one of the 7 principles that we live by is concern for community. So several years ago we began an Operation Roundup program, and our members voluntarily round up their electric bills to the next dollar each month. And then we have a volunteer board that comes in and they disperse the money to charitable organizations throughout our service area. And there's just so many things that we have been able to, so many ways we've been able to help people. For instance, food in this economy, it's tough for people, and food pantries, we've supported them. At Christmas, we support organizations that help get toys for children. And even Share House, which is a great organization in domestic violence, a place where people can go when they're subjected to domestic violence, we've helped them. So just countless ways that our members have helped people in the community. We thank them so much for being willing to round up their electric bill that $1. It's really just about $6 a year. So.
Are you finding that folks with this economy are having a little bit tougher time? Some folks are having a tougher time paying their bills?
Yes, they sure are. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for all of us, But another thing that we're doing is we're trying really hard to emphasize helping our members save money through reducing their electricity usage. So
give us a few tips if you have some. I'm always in.
Yes, in the summer, keep your thermostat at 78. In the winter, keep it at 68. That one little step can help you so much. And change out your filter on your air conditioning system, your heat pump. Monthly is a good thing to do. And if you go around and vacuum your air vents, that's one thing that can help. And CFL bulbs is one of the best ways in the world to save energy. We also have a site that's called togetherwesave.com that we're very proud of, and they can go there and see all kind of videos, ways to do things, and it's really great. Another way that we're helping save our members money too is the Co-op Connections program that we have. We have a discount card that members can go to businesses throughout the community and really all over the whole U.S. and save money. So that's been a very good thing. Our members and the businesses really appreciate it. It helps bring traffic to the businesses during a tough time.
Anything special you're doing for the 75th anniversary?
Well, we're planning that right now. I'm sure we'll have the Touchstone Energy balloon there. We'll be giving balloon rides, and it's going to be loads of fun. I'm sure we'll be honoring the people who have been our members and been coming for years. Another thing is that we'll be having lots of food, rides,
giveaways,
snow cones, popcorns. And we're doing a book about Greystone history, a 100-page book, and that'll be given to each member who comes. And that's October the 8th, and it begins at 8 and runs to about noon or 1.
And that's going to be
Greystone.
At our main office.
Okay, and where is your main office, by the way?
It's at 4040 Bankhead Highway in Douglasville. So it's
very
convenient
to
most of our members.
Now, has that been there for 75 years?
No, not that long. At first we were in Douglasville, downtown, and later that changed into City Hall for Douglasville. So we were there for, I believe, probably about the first 6 or 7 years that we moved out to Bankhead Highway.
Kind of touching back to the saving money through various ways of you don't exactly recycle your energy, but is there, do you use solar power and things like that as a?
Oh yes, we do. We have we joined Green Power EMC. We were one of 16 co-ops in Georgia that did that. I think it's been 10 years. I believe we're celebrating our 10th year this year. And so our members can pay for a block of green energy, $5 for a 150 kilowatt hour block. And that's been a wonderful program to develop and create ways to generate green energy. So we're real proud of that program. Now there are 38 co-ops in the state of Georgia who participate in it. We were really the first utility in the state of Georgia to do this, to have our own green power that we could offer members.
Now, if somebody wanted to put up solar panels at their home and they were a member,
we have that too.
You could do that too?
Yes, they can. They can come and talk with our residential marketing or commercial marketing department. We can do that for both residential and commercial.
Yeah, because I have friends out in California who have done that with, and they said it costs us like $5 a year, for their, because between what they've been able to sell back to the utility, and I just thought, gee, that's a great idea, especially in a place that gets as much sunshine as Georgia does.
Yeah.
You'd think it would be, But if you rely on solar power, is there some way of making sure that on a cloudy day you're okay and your energy's not going to run out?
Yeah, in most cases there has to be some kind of backup
Right.
system. Yeah,
I would think.
absolutely.
Yeah. Especially with thunder and lightning that we've had lately.
Oh,
you know.
yes.
Yeah, we've had our share of that.
Harness that.
Yeah, that would be a wonderful thing. One bad thing is we don't have wind in Georgia. We just don't have it, whereas a lot of other states do have it. We just can't harness that. There's no way in Georgia that we've found anyway, but there are other ways. You know,
Well,
the landfill methane gas, we use that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's a wonderful way to capture energy. So.
Can you capture it from the cows too?
I don't know if we've come up with that way yet. We'll have to figure out that one.
That would be good, yeah. There's an invention that's waiting to happen, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Vicki and Don, thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to the 75th anniversary of Greystone Power, and we appreciate you taking time to speak with us. And your website one more time.
www.greystonepower.com.
Coming up on City TV, we've got a great new talent that we're going to introduce you to, Jason Coley, in just a few minutes. Back with City Connector, and we have a wonderful talent joining us. And Jason Coley is the music minister over at Spirit Life Church of God. And how did you get into music?
I got into music when I was real young, growing up in church. Church kind of brought me up and started singing there. I'd always sing in the shower when I was young. And driving to and from school every morning, I'd blast the radio on my dad's old truck, and that's kind of how I got started. He'd always play the old country gold stuff, and that's when I was brought up on. And ever since, I just kind of graduated into choir and chorus. And
now you're writing your own stuff.
Now I'm writing my own stuff. In college, I learned how to play guitar, and got a degree that's completely useless to me now. And I figured out that I could kind of make some money and try to be my own artist in college, and that's where I've been ever since.
And you're guiding young lives too over at
Yes, absolutely. I love youth. I have a passion for youth. Kids my age are like, it's just fun to be around. Socializing is one of my favorite things, and I like trying to be an example. Sometimes you can't always be that way, but as much as I can, be an example for youngins.
Now you write a lot of country music, and you do all of your own stuff.
I write all kinds of music, anything. Music is music. What you hear on R&B and hip-hop radios is still music. It still has, that musical ability in there. It's not necessarily music talent singing, but music is music, and country is my soul. Country rock, I grew up on that kind of stuff, and it's just what I have a heart for.
And beyond Spirit Life, where can folks hear you?
They can hear me on MySpace, which is not really used at all. MySpace is so dead. Facebook is where it's at now, I guess, these days for the youngins.
So you have to set up a Facebook page.
I do. I have a Facebook page. If you Google search Jason Coley, Facebook search Jason Coley, Coley, you can find me there. Music is on iTunes as well. You can purchase it on iTunes. Check out local bars here and there. I'm a hometown boy from Fairburn, Georgia, right down the street.
Yeah.
And so it's real easy to get in contact with the music.
Well, let's get a sample right now.
All right.
Jason Coley joining us.
This is an original song called Really Real. Another night at another bar, another half-empty tip jar. A man walks up, throws down a couple of ones. I finished singing my Skynyrd song. I could tell that he didn't belong. He was looking rough, like he'd heard enough. He said, man, I've had one heck of a day. I really enjoyed those songs you play, but I'd appreciate if you could sing one song for me. Sing me a song that makes me want to ride down in old back road late at night
with the radio up and the windows rolled down. Make it something you've seen, something you felt. Don't let it sound like anyone else. I wanna feel your pain like a long lost rain. I wanna know those songs I feel are really real. He said, I think I got a song for you. He said, anything cash will do, like Ring of Fire or Walk the Line. He stopped loving her today, just might rub me the right way. I'm kinda in the mood for some working man blues. He said, I'm tired of turning on the radio, hearing brand new songs without soul. They're all wannabes. If you could sing one song for me, sing me a song that makes me wanna ride down an old back road late at night with the radio up and the windows rolled down. Make it something you've seen, something you felt. Don't let it sound like anyone else. I wanna feel your pain like a long lost rain. I wanna know those songs I feel are really real. Yeah. They said, sing me a song that makes me wanna ride down an old back road late at night with the radio up and the windows rolled down. Make it something you've seen, something you felt. Don't let it sound like anyone else. I wanna feel your pain like a long lost rain. I wanna know those songs I feel really real. Thank you.
City Connector. We have joining us John Citizen.
Yes.
I love that name. I really do.
There's a lot of history in that name.
Yeah, and he is with Spirit Life Church of God, and you've also got a few other businesses going on in the community too.
Well, yes, Diana. But I'm here today to talk about our summer safety concert.
Right.
Diana, what we've been doing in Douglas County High School is a summer safety concert at the end of each school year.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we do that, we want our students to feel safe. We want them to know that even though school is out, we're not away. We're not gone away. We're here to make sure that when
haven't
you feel
forgotten about you.
Exactly, and that's the thing about students, because as you get free for the summer, that's a lot of extra time on their hands.
Yes.
And with gang violence, with a lot that's going on in our community, because Douglasville has grown up.
Right.
You feel like you're in Atlanta sometime when you're in Douglasville. So, be the campus pastor at Douglas County High School. I partner with Chief Womack, with Sheriff Miller, and with other administrators to find innovative ways to keep our students in a safe environment. As you might not know, if you travel about 11:30 at night, there's a traveling group of kids from one parking lot to the other.
Really?
And the old Walmart, you might find 500 students gathered on that parking lot. Literally, or you go to Kroger's or Publix, you might find 200 to 300 students in packs. And a lot of times you get students in that type of crowd, things do happen.
Right.
So our job is to make sure that they have a safe summer. So the summer safety concert, it does two things. Provides a good music entertainment for the kids,
Maybe a little inspiration.
Inspiration, hopefully, that they'll get that, because we do have, like, country music. This time we have Jason Coley. He's going to be our featured act. But we also have other talent, other student talents that's going to come in and perform. But what we try to do at the end of the day is, if you feel at risk, if you feel something is going on, you can, of course, call Pastor John. But you can also call Chief Womack and some of his things that he has set up, Sheriff Miller, some of the things the Sheriff Department has set up. Like if you feel gangs are moving in your neighborhood, or you feel there's a drug house in your neighborhood, or you're being threatened by a boyfriend or girlfriend. You know, a lot of times it's not just the boyfriend threatening the girls, it's the girls threatening the boys.
Some of those girls are kind of tough. Yeah.
So Diana, that's what the Summer Safety Concert is about, putting information in the hands of the students. So if something goes down, you know that someone has your back. So that's what the big Summer Safety Concert is all about.
And when is it going to be?
It's going to be May 3rd, which is next Tuesday at 7 p.m. at Douglas County High School in the auditorium. Now, working with Rob Brown, he's director of all the high schools with the school board. He's working with us, and Miss Karen Stroud working with us to get the information to the other high schools, such as Chapel Hill, such as Lithia Springs,
and the New Manchester.
Alexander. Well, since you brought up New Manchester, I have the privilege of working with Connie Kraft at Douglas County High School, and I've been asked to come over to New Manchester next year, and I'll be preaching at Douglas County High School, New Manchester High School, and Stewart Middle School. So I have the privilege of bringing the gospel of Jesus Christ onto these campuses and interacting with the students weekly. So
when do you do this? Is this before school?
It's before school and after school.
Okay.
Most of our programs, like FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, I partner with the football coach, the athletic department. It's not just the football team, it's the basketball team and the track team and the athletics. But then we also partner with the principal and the administrators to find ways to connect with the students and their parents. I have 2 high school students, and as a parent, I just don't want to talk and complain.
Right,
I want to do something about it. And as a pastor, I have the privilege of being able to interact on these campuses by bringing the gospel of Jesus Christ, showing them that Jesus is here in the flesh. I can preach at you all day, Diana, but until I actually take my time and interact with you and love you, take the time to show you love, then you can trust me. And that's what you have to do with these students. You have to build their trust. And once you build trust with them, they'll come to you, they'll confide in you, they will talk with you, and then you're able to access into their life. With that access into their lives, you can help them. Character building, partnering with the Thompson Agency, Ms. Janice Thompson, teach them how to be a safe driver. Working with the Sheriff Department and the driver simulator. We'll have the big simulator at Douglas County High School, and so they can practice driving skills. And that's a big part of what we do with the Summer Safety Concert, partnering with Chief Womack and partnering with City TV.
Yes.
City TV has been a big supporter, working with Mayor Thompson and City Manager Bill Osborne and the council. They've been very generous working with us and providing creative ways to combat gang violence, combat drug infiltration in our communities, trying to find ways to make sure at the end of the day, your students and my son, boys who are students, are safe.
Can you give an example of where this has been most effective?
It's been most effective with, like I talked about, the rolling parking lots.
Okay. I'm glad you're talking about that, 'cause that's
rolling
kind of scary.
parking lots can be very dangerous because it creates a traffic hazard.
Right.
Also, you create an environment where drugs and alcohol can be used, and the negative influence. So what happens is, being Pastor John, I'll step out there at 11:30 at night, and I'll just hang out with him. So I could be asleep in my nice, comfortable home, but you know what? That investment says Pastor John cares. And then when I step out on the scene, and not just myself, other parents who gets involved. And what happens, that kid knows if he's there, nothing's going to go down. And then you can curtail or just kind of hold back some of the things that might just pop off if you're not there. And I don't get to do it every time, but it's just the mere fact that they never know when you're going to pop up.
Exactly. It's like Mom and Dad are watching.
Yes.
Speaking of which, why aren't Mom and Dad watching when these kids are going out to parking lots?
Well, Mom and Dad is busy, and Mom and Dad, give you for instance, my 17-year-old son just got his driver's license. Okay, I have a convertible BMW. That's my car. Mm-hmm. So he feels that now I have my license, I can just jump in Dad's car and I can just go. No, you don't. Well, first you check in when you get there, and you check in when you're leaving, and I might just pop in to see what you actually where you're supposed to be, and you're actually doing what you say you're doing. And I think with parental involvement, I mean, listen, I don't want to spy on my kids, but as a responsible parent, and as we are being responsible parents, we have to make sure our kids know that we're there and we're going to hold them accountable. And that's a big part of what I do as a pastor on campus. I want to make sure my kids know, and then other kids know, that we are there to make sure that the enemy don't come in and give you the negative influence.
Now, if somebody wants to be part of your summer safety concert, if they wanted to get involved as a volunteer or maybe contribute some of their talents, how would they go about doing that?
Real easy. Just go to my website, spiritlifechurchofgod.com. You can leave me a message. You can go to my Facebook page. Spirit Life Church of God has a Facebook page. Or you can call me, 770-597-7257. I'm easy to reach.
Pastor John, it's a pleasure.
Thank you, Dana, for having me.
All right. And coming up, we've got our interactive community calendar.
And welcome to the Interactive Community Calendar. This portion of the City Connector, you get your 90 seconds of fame before the cameras to tell us what's going on, what event you're sponsoring here in our community. Janice, who do we have up in our second segment?
Well, our first guest is Emily, and Emily represents the Cultural Arts Center. We're
Hi,
glad
Emily.
to
You know
have
the routine right here between us? Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very good.
Good. Well, first off, we have a lot of great exhibits coming up. This month we have online from the Japanese consulate. We'll have some prints, some net skis, and some fukuzas. And that'll be May 5th through June 24th. And then the reception will actually be June 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. And also in May, we have our spring concerts, May 7th, 21st, and 28th. We have a great lineup this year. We have our Peachtree Station, the Randall Bramlett Band, and we'll have some rock and roll, some jazz, and some bluegrass. So definitely bring your blanket and a chair out there and some food, and you'll have a great time. And last but definitely not least, we'll have our Taste of Douglasville. And this year on the Friday, May 13th, we'll have Picnic on the Plaza. And we'll have barbecue catered by Atlanta's Finest and some music by Raise the Praise. So tickets are $15 and $12 for Cultural Arts Center members. And you can find that on our website or just stop by the Cultural Arts Center. And then that Saturday, which is the Taste of Douglasville, and we'll have a lot of great food and fun for the whole family. And that'll be 11 a.m. till 5 p.m.
So a lot of things going on that the Cultural Arts sponsors here in the community.
Oh.
Janice, I know the Taste of Douglasville is one of the big events that we host downtown or help sponsor downtown in Douglasville.
And I believe that's one of y'all's largest fundraisers.
It is. We usually have about 9,000 to 10,000 people come through. So we're really excited. We have a lot of great restaurants lined up and some arts and crafts vendors coming in this year. So we're excited to have everybody come out this year.
All right. And Emily, we always enjoy the concerts. City TV is always out there filming those. It's great content for our scheduling here and providing 24-hour coverage. You need some content to fill, and they're always great and wonderful to have.
Well, thank you for coming out.
All righty.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Emily. All right.
And our next guest is Gary, and he is a diplomat with the Chamber of Commerce. We're glad to have you with us today.
Get to stand right here between us and give us an idea. You're with, tell us what company that you personally represent, and then the idea with the Chamber, what you're here to let us know about.
Okay, I represent Paychecks. We're a full-service HR company for small businesses in the Douglasville area. The event that's coming up is a raffle, actually. So if you would like to win $10,000, anything between $100,000 and $10,000, please feel free to enter. The raffle will be held on May 26th at the Business After Hours at the Center at Arbor Connection and that's a Thursday. So at the end of next month, please feel free to swing by. Between now and then, the Chamber of Commerce downtown, we're located at 6658 Church Street, or you can call 770-942-5022.
And I think what makes your drawing so unique is that you just sell a select number of tickets, and that is how many tickets or so?
Exactly. Tickets are $100 a piece, but your chances to win are 1 in 50. So please keep that in mind. They're going quickly, and feel free to swing by the chamber to purchase those.
Those are great odds.
They are very good odds. Probably the best I've seen to win that much money. So.
And you said that you can win from $100 to $10,000. So throughout the evening, y'all will be giving different people the opportunity?
Yes, ma'am. We have 9 different prizes ranging from $100 to $10,000.
All right, and that's the Douglas County Chamber. If you're looking for a ticket, I know the board directors are selling, as well as how else can they get in touch or get a ticket in their hand, so to speak?
They can swing by the chamber or call the number 770-942-5022, and they'll direct you to somebody that can give you a ticket.
And I would say that's much better odds than playing the lottery.
A heck of a lot more. Yeah, just save up over the month if you do play the lottery and chip in to help some local commerce.
There you go.
And so if I don't have $100, but I have a friend that would partner with me and maybe they put in 50, is that allowed?
Absolutely. You probably want to get that in writing, but yeah, feel free to partner up with somebody if you do feel that it would be better for your investment. Please do.
I was just going to kind of keep that as a secret.
Smart, very smart.
Well, thank you for representing Paychecks here locally and also the Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And our next guest is Monique.
Hi, Monique. How are you today? I'm always asking that question as you're walking up, but come on right here between us.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm doing okay. Thank you.
All right. And Monique, you're with what group, and what are you representing here today, an event that you have you'd like to let us know about?
I'm representing BFAM Inc., and that stands for Bobby Tillman's family. Bobby Tillman is my son, and what we're doing is we're sponsoring a gift of love this weekend. It's ran by Miss Juanita Clay, and she's been doing this for over 17 years. And what she does is provide clothing, shoes, school supplies, and food to needy youth in Douglas County. So what we want to do is help her to get new clothing, new shoes, new socks, underwear, anything for these kids for the first day of school, as well as school supplies, book bags, and food. She wants to, well, we prefer the new clothing because she wants them to feel special on that first day of school and have new shoes and, just a sense of pride and to start off the school year, really nice. But if people want to donate and they don't or can't get something new, we'll take anything. We just want to help the youth.
Sure. Everybody likes to go to school that first day, yes. New clothes, new shoes, that type of thing. And so this is a great program to help reach out to those who maybe not have that opportunity.
Yes, and it's on April 30th, which is this Saturday. I know it's short notice, but we're going to be next to the Douglas County Sheriffs. We're actually partnering up with them, and then there'll be the Touch a Truck event there as well, and it'll be right here at the Arbor Place Mall in the parking lot between Rooms to Go and Sears, and it will be again from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And BFAM will be there. The youth, they're going to be helping with the Touch a Truck, where the kids can come and climb in an actual police car, an ambulance, a tank, a fire truck. I think it'll be wonderful for kids, the parents, everyone. So
you can bring your children out, have lots of fun, as well as contribute to the event.
Yes, absolutely, yes. They can bring their children, and the parents can contribute and make another child happy as well as their own. So it's like a win-win for everyone.
Sounds great.
Right.
Yes.
And I have to say that you personally, I know you mentioned earlier that we had met at the Youth Against Violence program that our deputy chief and the police department heads up there. Yes. You spoke, and through a very unfortunate situation in your life, God has kind of positioned you to make a difference in the lives. And we just want to say to you, for your heart, for your situation with your son, but the ability that you're stepping out and doing something for our community. Thank you for that. Those efforts, they're felt.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being with us today, and great success on your event this weekend. Okay?
Thank you so much.
All righty. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Janice, just a lot going on, and that's a big story there. Hopefully we're going to get the opportunity to maybe get that broadcast here on City TV as well. A lot of events happening.
And how blessed we are. Just think of the different guests that we've talked with today that's actually giving back to their community.
That's what it's about, I think. All right. Well, we're going to, I think, end out the program with some more good music from Jason Coley. And we're excited. We always have the opportunity to have a local talent here on the community calendar. If you'd like to be part of the community calendar, we have a live audience that's here as we tape the program each month. If you have an event or an organization that you represent, Janice, tell them how they can get in touch to be part of the interactive community calendar.
Yes, you can contact Alice Stevens at the City of Douglasville, or you can come here the fourth Tuesday of each month. We'd like for you to be here around 11:30. right in front of Belk's at the Arbor Place Mall.
All right. Thank you for being with us on this month's edition of City Connector.
We're back, and there are a lot of folks that we want to thank for making City TV possible, including you for watching. And you can watch us on mycitytv.com. You can catch us on Comcast Digital 22 and Tributary 98. And of course, if you're live here at Arbor Place Mall on the last Tuesday of every month at noontime, that's when we're going to be filming here. So make sure you come down here and be part of our interactive community calendar with Kelly and Janice, and just come by and say hey. And we'd also like to thank Brian Little from CCI. We'd like to thank Don Lovingood and Vicki Harshbarger from Greystone Power, and Pastor John Citizen from Spirit Life, and his music minister, Jason Coley, for joining us. And you have a website too, we understand.
I sure do. If you could check out jasoncoleymusic.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a music producer if you're looking to cut any new albums, any rock, metal, country kind of stuff. That's we don't do any hip hop, but if you check that out, it's dreamlabproductions.com, Plowboy Productions. Check that out. You can get all my information on there, and we'd glad to hook you up.
Great. We're going to hear a couple more songs from you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
My City TV.
This is my biggest single called Shotgun. You can hit it on iTunes. Shotgun. You got a truck jacked up, mud tires, looks tough. Chrome pipes ignite every time he pops a clutch. Remote start, turbocharged, V8 all bored out, baby. Chevy fast, real fast. Now that's what I'm talking about. Everybody wants what he's driving around. You'll see what I mean when the passenger window rolls down. Riding shotgun, I want me one. Long hair, long legs, Tropicana tan kissed by the lucky sun. She's a hot one. Think I'm in love. Hey friend, can I hop in, take her for a spin? Cause looking ain't enough, keep the truck. I want what's riding. Shotgun. Silhouette with a set on his mud flaps. Cherry red, long bed with his blue tick in the back. Step bars, brush guard, running lights and tinted glass. 5-speed, heated seats. I wonder what that set him back. The cops stop him every time he hits town. He ain't breaking the law. Nah, y'all figure it out. Riding shotgun, I want me one. Long hair, long legs, Tropicana tan kissed by the lucky sun. She's a hot one. I think I'm in love. Hey friend, can I hop in, take her for a spin? Cause looking ain't enough, keep the truck. I want what's riding. Shotgun. Forget the paint, forget the wheels. Ain't about the chrome, ain't about the steel. It's not the gears you like to grind. It's all about what's on your right. Riding shotgun, I want me one. Long hair, long legs, Tropicana tan kissed by the lucky sun. She's a hot one. I think I'm in love. Hey friend, can I hop in, take her for a spin? Cause looking ain't enough, keep the truck. I
on what's right shotgun. Whoa, riding shotgun. Y'all give me some long hair, long legs, come on. Thank y'all very much. Huh? This is an original I wrote not too long ago. It's called Live Every Day. Two quiet bobbers sitting on the water, waiting all day on a bite. I was ready to go, and Grandpa said no. Be patient, son, give it some time. The moment he said it, that reel started singing. That fish tank near filled up the net. As he smiled for the picture, he said, always remember, make most of the chances you get. He said, live every day to the fullest, leave all regrets in the past. Make most of the time you've been given, 'cause you don't know what day is your last. Love with your whole heart, remember who you are, be your own man, right or wrong. Live every day to the fullest, 'cause one day it'll all be gone. Last game of the season, we were undefeated my senior year. The whole town was screaming for the hometown team and the highlight of my high school career. One kick away from tying the game with no time left on the clock. Coach called a huddle and a 2-point play. He said, boys, you better give it all you got. He said, live every day to the fullest, leave all regrets in the past. Make most of the time you've been given, 'cause you don't know what day's your last. Love with your whole heart, remember who you are, be your own man, right or wrong. Live every day to the fullest, 'cause one day it'll all be gone. That picture of Granddad, that trophy of state champ, that fish on the wall, say it all. Live every day to the fullest, leave all regrets in the past. Make most of the time you've been given, 'cause you don't know what day is your last. Oh, love with your whole heart, remember who you are, and be your own man, right or wrong. Oh, live every day to the fullest. One day it'll all be gone. Oh, it'll
Thank y'all very much, guys. See you next time.